Today on the Rashmi Virag show, we have somebody whom I call boss. Boss,
Why don't you have money?
all we present generation writers and musicians, music directors and singers, when it comes to romantic songs, we are doing nothing but chasing the effect of Ashiki, the first movie. We are just trying our level best to come even 1 inch close.
म्यूजिक पे
चलिए एक समझ में आता है बॉस,
लेकिन ना बड़ी स्क्रीन पे भी
किसी नॉर्मल आदमी को लाके खड़ा कर देते हो और उसको हीरो बना देते हो.
हाउ डज दैट वर्क?
You guys see in them what others don't want to see, because what they're looking for is a established name which has found acceptance. Market is scared of new things, but the audience is ready for new things. They always would like to discover somebody new. This is a truth.
बहुत कुछ तैयारी करके आया था, लेकिन जो आज के हमारे मेहमान तो नहीं बोलूँगा उनको, जो आज शख्सियत यहाँ पर हैं साथ में, उनको देखते ही मेरी रूह कांपने लगी. पैरों के नीचे से ज़मीन ने रिश्ता तोड़ दिया. आँखों में बारिशें आने लगीं और मैं सब कुछ भूल गया. लेकिन फिर भी चूँकि मैंने इनके लिए लिखा था, इसीलिए मैं आप सब लोगों को सुनाना चाहता हूँ. सब याद करा था, लेकिन इनकी एक नज़र मुझ पे पड़ी, मैं भूल गया. Which is why I'm going to read out of the script so that the real emotions from my heart don't skip even a single word. Today on the Rashmi Virag show, we have somebody whom I call boss. मैंने अपने सारे गाने इनके कदमों के नीचे बैठ के इनके पांव दबाते हुए लिखे हैं. I'm lucky that I have shared the same air that he breathes. He is the divine. His eyes are a book of life. He is the light. He is the dark. The sun, moon, and stars. He is infinite. The expanse of his thoughts is intergalactic. His touch heals. His films provoke. His music lifts. His eyes are like cashmere blue sapphire. His mind is beautiful. His presence is peace. He is so fearless that he can hunt a rogue tiger with his bare hands. He is so soft that he can melt with a single honest musical note. He is the reason why so many careers of so many megastars exist. He is a hermit. He is a sage. The mystique, the man, the myth, the legend. Bhatt साहब, महेश भट्ट.
Allow kya?
I love you, boss. And your presence over here is healing, therapeutic. And each time I see you, मेरा आपसे आई कांटेक्ट होने में तकलीफ होती है. मैं हमेशा आपके पैरों की तरफ देखता रहता हूँ. आज मुझे इतना सा हौसला दे दीजिए कि मैं आपसे कुछ सवाल पूछ सकूं.
शुरू हो गया सवाल.
बॉस,
Why don't you have money?
Money is a tool to go through the human jungle. It has a function, a very important function. And I insist that I emphasize that those who are living on this planet in the human jungle that we have created understand the importance and the significance of money. But having made money, you have to decide how much you want. There's no end to wanting that money. It's like you and me have been drunkards. As they say, first you take the drink, then the drink takes the drink, then the drink takes the man. पैसे का भी कुछ ऐसा ही है. Once you start making money to survive, then you get into the money lust. And then there is no end to it. Okay, there is always something more. So I have nothing against people who want more. I'm not trying to make a virtue out of austerity, simplicity. But I don't need that kind of money. Whatever money I have made, I have given to my wife. And I said, I have these two homes and manage it. And she does it an excellent job. I don't even know how much money I have. I don't even bother to find out. And if money comes to me, cash, it doesn't stay in my hand. It's like fire, pieces of charcoal, which I have to let go, give it to someone. And that's all I can say about money.
So, for an entire generation who runs after money, here's the definition. Money is like fire. आग है तुम्हारे हाथों में. पहले तुम्हारे हाथ जलाएगी, तुम्हारा जिस्म जलाएगी, फिर तुम्हारी रूह जलाएगी, फिर तुम्हें पता भी नहीं चलेगा कब में तुम्हारे ख्वाब जल गए. दो शराबी जैसे शराब पीना शुरू करते हैं, कभी उसका अंत नहीं होता. उसी तरीके से पैसा है. All you guys who flash and flaunt your big cars and your holiday trips and private jets, here's the definition of money coming from the man himself who has kicked money right in the butt. What an answer, boss. And I asked this question for a very simple reason because आजकल जो जनरेशन है वो पैसे के ऊपर ज़्यादा बिलीव करती है, तो उनका एक फंडामेंटल क्लियर करना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी था. कमिंग फ्रॉम द बेस्ट पर्सन, कमिंग फ्रॉम यू.
But I don't necessarily impose this way of thinking on anyone. I do not want to make this into a maxim. This is the way I function.
Absolutely.
And I've never held myself as an example to be emulated, even for my children. They have different temperaments. And they have different approaches towards money. And I do not feel superior to them. I don't have disdain for them. This is my view.
Absolutely.
That's all.
Absolutely. I don't have questions, boss. I'm just curious enough because probably for the first time I'm having a one-on-one with you. So the child inside me is only going to ask you questions, sir. Fearlessness you have in your entire journey. Been the most fearless filmmaker when it comes to music, when it comes to storytelling, when it comes to characters. I remember once somebody asked you कि सर वो अर्थ जैसी फिल्म क्यों नहीं बनाते फिर से. So your answer was कि यार ये मैं तो बना लूँ, लेकिन मुझे शबाना आज़मी वैसी कहाँ मिलेंगी, मुझे वो स्मिता पाटिल वैसी कहाँ मिलेंगी, जो कि अपने आप को पूरी तरीके से कैरेक्टर और कैमरे के सामने एक्सपोज करके रख देती है. सो अर्थ फॉर एवरीबडी इज अ मूवी जिसने पारिवारिक रिश्तों के पीछे की परतों को, बिस्तर में पड़ी सिलवटों को, इन सब चीज़ों को एक्सपोज किया था और बड़ी सच्चाई के साथ एक्सपोज किया था.
You speak so well.
बिकॉज आई बीन फॉलोइंग यू, आई रीड थ्रू यू बॉस, और मैं सिर्फ आपका बच्चा हूँ. एंड जो गंदगी संस्कारों और समाज के पीछे छिपी रहती थी हमेशा पर्दा डाल के, फियरलेसनेस फिल्म मेकर की वो है जो उसको सामने ला के परोस दे और बोले कि देख ये सच्चाई है तेरी, ये तेरी शादी है, ये तेरी मैरिज है, ये तेरा अफेयर है, ये तेरी जिंदगी है. And when the character of Shabana Azmi in the party gets a little drunk and says कि तुम्हें बिस्तर में क्या चाहिए बीवी की जगह, whatever the words were, how does that fearlessness come from?
राग बचपन में जब दिवाली का त्योहार का जश्न मनाते थे हम, तो मुझे याद है कि बहुत कम पटाखे हमारे नसीब में होते थे, मगर जो होते थे उसमें एटम बॉम्ब की खास अहमियत होती थी. इसको होते एटम बॉम्ब. वो बॉक्स वाला होता था, उसमें से एक बिक निकलती थी। तो माँ बैठती थी दूर, और जब टुवर्ड्स द एंड, जैसे जश्न के क्लाइमैक्स की तरफ एटम बॉम्ब को जलाने की एक प्रथा थी हम लोग के इलाके में, शिवाजी पार्क में। तो मैं जाता था वहां पर एटम बॉम्ब को जलाने, और मैं जलाकर भागता नहीं था, उसको वहीं देखता रहता था। और जब वो बस फटता था तो भागता था मैं वहां से। तो मेरी माँ आके मुझे पकड़ लेती थी, बोलते तू पागल है, तू बाकी को देखता नहीं है कि वो जलाते हैं और भागते हैं, तो भला जला के वहीं खड़ा रहता है। And you'd be surprised, the person who was standing very close to my mother was the great Manoj Kumar.
Wow.
He also observed this, and he was he who pointed out कि आपके साहबजादे में ये एक अदा है.
क्या बात है.
Because that continued. It was in Shivaji Park. Then I went to Bandra. Went up to my sister's place. He would stay across my sister's house where I used to go there. And he observed the same thing. I don't know, it was perhaps there in my... I was... At times I say maybe I'm born damaged. That fear... I do have physical fear. But psychological fear, in terms of degree, much less than what I see in people around me. Now, I cannot take credit for it. Like, I can't take credit for the body I am born with. This was given to me by the gene pool of life. You can't cultivate courage. Either it is there or it is not there. और so फेल होंगे फिल्म बनाते वक्त तो क्या होगा? There's nobody keeping a scoreboard there. You will feel depressed that you thought you're making a film that will work. It doesn't work. So live with that depression and start all over again. बच्चे समंदर के किनारे रेत के टीले बनाते हैं ना, जानते हुए कि भैया की लहर आएगी और उसको तोड़ के चली जाएगी, उसके बावजूद बनाते हैं। फिर दूसरे शाम आते हैं, फिर बनाते हैं, और कभी कभी खुद बना के खुद तोड़ देते हैं लात मार के उसको. So I don't think filmmaking is much more complex than a child putting everything to make a small mountain with sand on the shore. Yes, people's money is involved, so you have to play the game as you have been taught. But fear failure, and I guarantee you failure. And whenever you have taken the road, I have taken the road less traveled upon, I have made an impact. And those films will be there in my obituary. The movies which I took the courage to deviate from the narratives of the time that they were being made. And why I did it? Because I tried to speak the language of the world. And I was a resounding failure. जब आप दूसरे की आवाज में बोलने की कोशिश करते हैं, तब आप झूठे लगते हैं बिल्कुल.
Beautiful, beautiful.
तो जैसी भी आपकी आवाज हो, अब जब you speak in that voice, it reaches people. And human beings are pathetically similar. काटो तो खून ही निकलता है ना.
Wow.
So the only way I can touch the world is by touching my inner truth.
Wow.
And there's no other way. That's why I'm saying the more personal, the more intimate you get with your narration, the larger you will be able to reach people.
Beautiful, sir. Just to sum it up, कि if your traveling the road less traveled, and if you are reflecting upon your own inner truth, you are bound to tell a beautiful story. And people these days are less inspired by this in comparison to other things. Nevertheless, अभी इस समय विचारों की और अच्छे शब्दों की, अच्छी बातों की एक नदी बह रही है. मैं चाहूँगा कि इसमें हम आप और डूबें, क्योंकि दोबारा ये मौका हमें मिले ना मिले. बट साहब, आपके तरफ से बहुत सारी कहानियाँ लोग सुनाते हैं कि महेश भट्ट थे, ऐसा हुआ, महेश भट्ट के साथ थे, वैसा हुआ, फिर महेश भट्ट आए, वैसा हुआ. लेकिन मैंने आपको आज तक कभी वो कहानियाँ सुनाते हुए नहीं देखा, कभी भी. ना तो जब हम काम करते हैं तब, ना तो आपके किसी इंटरव्यूज़ में. लेकिन सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत सारी ऐसी प्रचलित कहानियाँ हैं जिनमें से मैं सिर्फ 2 या 3 का जिक्र करूँगा. आप मुझे बताइएगा कि ये कहानियाँ सच है कि नहीं है. पहली कहानी है आशिकी की, कि जिसमें मना हो गई थी पिक्चर कि भाई ये पिक्चर नहीं बन सकती है बिकॉज ऑफ सो एंड सो रीजंस. एंड देन देयर वाज अ चैलेंज बिटवीन गुलशन जी एंड योरसेल्फ. So was that challenge and the duel, did that actually happen, or is it a figment of imagination?
नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं थी. गुलशन जी गुलशन कुमार was one of the bravest businessmen. वो मेरे स्वभाव से उनका तालमेल था. He would fire first and aim afterwards. वो उनमें वो जुर्रत थी. हुआ ये कि हमने फिल्म बनाई और फिल्म बनने के बाद में there were diverse views about the hero and the heroine. क्योंकि उनकी जो कास्टिंग की थी लुक वाइज, वो उस दौर के ट्रेडिशनल लुकिंग हीरो और हीरोइन से उनका मिलना जुलना नहीं था, बिल्कुल तालमेल नहीं था. तो मैंने कहा कि देखिए, ये आखिरकार लोग कहानियां देखते हैं और ये जो आप इंडस्ट्री के व्यूज सुन रहे हैं, दे हैव अ व्यू अबाउट एवरीथिंग. बट जिससे हमने फिल्म बनाई है, जिस बजट पे हमने फिल्म बनाई है, जिसके गाने हैं सही सिचुएशन पे आते हैं और एक सच्चे एहसास पे आधारित थी फिल्म. वो इट वॉज बेस्ड ऑन माई फर्स्ट लव विद Lorraine Bright, who became Kiran Bhatt later on, Pooja's mother,
Right.
Sunny's mother.
Right.
And तो जब एक इम्पल्स जो है फिल्म का ऑनेस्ट होता है और उस पर आप एक फिक्शनल कहानी रचते हैं, तो इट somehow has the capacity to penetrate far deeper into the hearts of people. But Gulshan ji, because of the voices around him, said कि ये पिक्चर बन गई है, इसको we don't release it regularly in a cinema hall, and वो वीडियो पे लगा देते हैं. I said नहीं, I can write it in my blood and tell you that this film will work. And to be fair to that man, he never questioned me. क्योंकि जब आपके अंदर कन्विक्शन होता है ना, तो वो कम्युनिकेट हो जाता लोगों. And then he gave it all the kind of clout that his marketing skills could give. And till today, the songs of Ashiki, the zikr जो आशिकी का है, आज भी होता है. In fact, among the Ashiki franchise, the two franchises, there are certain people who believe that the first one is better than the second one. Not because of anything else, but because of the truth from where it began. Though Mohit has made a very emotionally very poignant film, but it is not sourced from a lived impulse. So maybe that is why it has not endured longer in the hearts of people like Ashiki 1 has. And this was told to me by the generation which was subsequently born. Like I was on a talk show, I was on a music show, Indian Idol.
Yeah, most recently, yes.
तो उसमें Badshah, who was the icon of the times we live in, and Vishal, they both felt that there was something with what Ashiki won, which influenced an entire generation of filmmakers who made films of that kind. Now, there was no conscious attempt on my part to be a trendsetter. I just lived my life
Wow.
then the way I lived, and that happened to uh, create some kind of a trajectory which people followed.
Wow.
And I was just a normal guy trying to make a living in the human jungle
Wow.
to make ends meet.
Wow.
So I never called myself a filmmaker.
Ah.
I said I make films to make a living. So I didn't carry that huge albatross of being a filmmaker who's here to steer the cinema, destiny of Indian cinema in some great direction it needs to go. I just made my kind of films. But जो available था, जो माहौल था, जो हमको पत्ते दिए गए थे, I played my game. Many of them did not work. Some of them worked. And the world is generous enough to remember you by your good work. And they are kind enough to forget your mediocre, substandard work. So
If-
the largeness of people still touches me.
In all fairness and honesty, all we present generation writers and musicians, music directors and singers, when it comes to romantic songs, we are doing nothing but chasing the effect of Ashiki, the first movie. We are just trying our level best to come even 1 inch close.
And for that, Rag, you have to give credit to Nadeem Shravan and also to the lyric writer Sabir.
Sorry.
They gave their hearts to it and up to Ruchir Kumar for making it reach every corner of the nation.
That brings me to a very important question, boss. And I fear that that slipper might come and hit my face. But still, I'll ask it. You are giving the credit to the music director and the lyricist. But somehow, for the world, when a Mahesh Bhatt movie comes, everybody says it's Mahesh Bhatt's music. Nobody remembers the writer, nobody remembers the singer, nobody remembers the music director. This is, no matter how hard people try, but this only happens with Mahesh Bhatt. It is said that कि वो महेश भट्ट का म्यूजिक सुना. So I just want your reaction on this thing.
Yeah, that's why I keep on telling my very talented juniors whom I'm mentoring that look, I'm here to inspire you all to do things, but get my name out of the credits because काम आप लोग करते हैं and I do the job that I'm supposed to do is to kindle your fire. And take for instance, the outstanding song that you wrote for Hamari Adhuri Kahaani.
Right.
And the title song. Now, that was, of course, born from an honest impulse of my love for my friend, philosopher, guide, teacher, father,
Yeah.
Yuji
Yuji
Krishnamurti, who had
Krishnamurti.
died. And the throb was real.
Yes.
The wound was real.
Yes.
Right? So the only thing I can say is people talk about the wound. I make movies from the wound.
Oh.
That is the difference. You know, when you make movies from the wound and not look at it objectively, the making changes, your writing changes. So when we were working, it was a magical situation. I couldn't understand that you used to stir something in me. And I would go into my wild zones of my heart. And then you would funnel it down into your heart with your understanding. And then you would write. And you insisted कि अब प्रोसेस शुरू हुआ है तो अब ये जब तक कंप्लीट नहीं होगा मैं जाऊंगा नहीं यहाँ से.
हो सकता.
And you were like a person who was possessed.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised that my daughter, Pooja, who's a very, very discerning person about
She
her
is.
likes and dislikes about music,
She is.
finds that this is her most, this is the best song that she feels. In her pantheon, she would give this song the number one place. It comes from a throb, a wound, a ache which is real, which was felt by you.
Yeah.
So the credit rightly should go to you and to the lyricist, to the music director. And because this is a feudal system here,
Yes, absolutely.
where the name above the title seemed to eclipse everybody else.
Yes.
And then the so-called self-proclaimed authors, makers, when there's a phenomenal success of a song or a movie, do not have the basic decency to say that it was a collaborative work and it was done by the participation of everyone. It is the entire tribe that gets together
Beautiful.
and hunts, right? And couldn't have been possible for me to soar with my emotional, raw feelings without the dedication and the skills and the craftsmanship. There was so much there. You have skills, craftsmanship, you have the treasure of words, and the ability to do that in a limited format of the tune is not an easy job. As far as valued a lyric writer like you, immensely.
Thank you so much, boss. Boss, my understanding is कि I'll tell you my experience of working with you, and which is very important for my question also. कि why is it Mahesh Bhatt's music? It is because you are the fountainhead of all creations when it comes to music, lyrics, even the last instrument that's playing in the programming and arrangement. You hear it in your head, and which is exactly what we translate. Even the song हमारी अधूरी कहानी was nothing but a literal translation of your thoughts. तो जब हम उस कमरे में बैठते हैं, मैं अपनी बात बता रहा हूँ, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर सेम वुड बी द केस विद अदर आर्टिस्ट ऑल्सो, हम कुछ नहीं करते हैं, हम सिर्फ टोटल सरेंडर में वहां बैठ जाते
मैं
हैं
भी कुछ नहीं करता हूँ।
और कोई हमसे करवा रहा होता है,
मैं भी कुछ नहीं करता
कोई
हूँ।
हमसे करवा रहा होता है और वो हो जाता है।
मैं भी कुछ नहीं कर रहा होता हूँ। It happens to me. It just happens to me and I just speak. जो माहौल होता है उसके अनुसार मैं बोलता हूँ। The thoughts. It's like becomes very difficult. कौन सी सांस मेरी जो है मैंने exhale की और कौन सी आपने inhale की, बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है।
Which is why when people, there are a lot of people that get very excited with the song हमारी अधूरी कहानी, or for that matter the song खामोशियाँ.
खामोशी, what an outstanding
Both
song.
credits to Jeet Ganguly for making such
what
beautiful
an
songs and
outstanding song.
Arijit for singing these songs. But boss, जब कोई मुझे बोलता है ना कि यार ये हमारी अधूरी कहानी या खामोशियाँ जैसा गाना लिखो, बॉस मैं लिटरली उसके मुंह में हंस देता हूँ। और फिर मुझे वहां पे एक किस्सा याद आता है, व्हेन समबडी आस्क्स कि तुम हमारे कैसे लिखेगा आदमी, यार तुम नहीं लिख सकते हो, इट्स इम्पॉसिबल टू डू दैट थिंग। मुझे एक फोकलोर सर याद है, ठीक है, बिकॉज देयर आर सो मेनी स्टोरीज अबाउट दैट पीपल टॉक अबाउट यू कि प्रोबेबली इन द 70s और 80s देयर वाज अ रेस्टोरेंट इन टाउन जहाँ पे आप जाया करते थे, एंड आपकी एक टेबल हमेशा वहाँ पे रहती थी। करेक्ट मी इफ आई एम रॉन्ग, बट दिस आई हर्ड इन माई एडवर्टाइजिंग डेज। तो वहाँ पे एक बार आप थोड़ा लेट पहुँचे और कोई एक आपसे पहले एक व्यक्ति थे जो कि अपने ऑर्डर का वेट कर रहे थे, लेकिन आप वहाँ बैठे और आपको ऑर्डर पहले आ गया। तो उन व्यक्ति ने बहुत ज़्यादा हल्ला मचा दिया कि मैं पहले आया हूँ यहाँ पे, मेरा ऑर्डर पहले आना चाहिए था, तो लोग क्या कर रहे हो ये को। तो आपने उनके पास गए, उनको बोले क्या हुआ, तो कहते हैं ऐसी ऐसी बात है। तो आपने धीरे से उनको बोला कि तुम्हारा भी ऑर्डर आएगा पहले, उससे पहले महेश भट्ट बन जाओ।
ये मैंने कहा भी हो सकता
This
है।
is true because I've heard it
Repeated.
from the gentleman with whom it had happened. सो द थिंग इज कि सर इससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं है सर। तुम्हारे पास भी हमारी अधूरी कहानी जैसा गाना होगा, तुम्हारे पास भी खामोशियां होगा, तुम्हारे पास भी आशिकी होगी, लेकिन तुम पहले यार महेश भट्ट का 10वां हिस्सा तो बन जाओ।
But you know, I must say that the generation now, for example, Mohit, his उसका कान जो है contemporary है. He genuinely understands music. Yes, he certainly seeks more assistance in the lyrics,
यस
and he very unashamedly used to lean on me. And so I would say that certain traits you have, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. And because क्या होता है कि I keep on saying the only way to succeed is to double your rate of failure. अगर आपने इतना काम किया है तो आपके नंबर्स और हिट्स भी ज्यादा होंगे और उसमें गाने भी होंगे. तो there are inexhaustible numbers that are come under the label called Mahesh Bhatt. But as I said earlier, that the story called Mahesh Bhatt is a story which is made by many stories. You have come and contributed to that story. Jeet has come and contributed to the story. Adijit has come and contributed to the story. So it's not a story which is existing independent without the merging with the stories of others. And that is what we need to be sane enough to acknowledge.
Was coming to my next question is कि in you I just don't see a filmmaker, in you I just don't see somebody who's given great music. In you I see a lot more. In you I see a particle of God. In you I see a fountainhead of spirituality. In you I see somebody along whom you can walk and learn a lot of things, not just from the body of work that you've done, but also from a few steps that you've taken. मेरा हमेशा से मानना रहा है कि समाज बहुत ही दोगला रहा है. उसको अच्छा भी चाहिए, उसको बुरा भी चाहिए. वो बुरा रखेगा लेकिन उसके बारे में बोलेगा नहीं, अच्छा रखेगा उसके बारे में सारी दुनिया में प्रदर्शनी करेगा. अब बात करते हैं महाकाल आदि शिव की. उनके साथ बात यह है कि वो अच्छों को भी आशीर्वाद देते हैं, वो बुरों को भी आशीर्वाद देते हैं. वो मैं कहीं वो एक अंश आपके अंदर देखता हूँ. आप अच्छों को भी आशीर्वाद देते हैं, बुरों को भी आशीर्वाद देते हैं, बिकॉज इन योर डिक्शनरी अच्छा बुरा कुछ नहीं है. जो है वो हालात हैं, जो है वो वक्त है. ऐसे ही वक्त के मुंह पे आपने एक बहुत जोरदार तमाचा मारा था. हिंदुस्तान उस चीज के लिए तैयार नहीं था. यू फाउंड सनी लियोनी. People were shocked, and probably I was one of the young chaps who said कि no, he's doing the right thing. What's the problem? At that point of time, it was pretty scandalous. Today, it is not. So the visionary in you, sorry, it's a very, 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 very bad word that I used for you, visionary.
उसकी कहानी बहुत सिंपल है विराट, कि जिस्म 2 पूजा को बनानी थी और अब ये था द हंट वाज ऑन फॉर द हीरोइन कि कौन होनी चाहिए हीरोइन, कौन होनी चाहिए हीरोइन. तो उसने क्या किया था कि उसने मार्केटिंग पहले शुरू कर दी थी. शी हैड अ स्टनिंग idea of the first image should be flashed to the market, to the world. And it was such a stunning image that the market came running, not bothered to know who is going to be in it, what are the details of the main hero, and etc. अब she was in a quandary. She said कि अब तो पिक्चर बनानी पड़ेगी क्योंकि we have to look for a girl now. And there was no real girl that could perhaps match the expectation of the market had generated. So colors, may they had called for Big Boss Sunny Leone, and there was some kind of noise being made around it that how can you, in a country like India, get a porn star, and that porn star is going to be in a show which comes into every Indian household. And India is a very different culture. So he was a bit worried that he'll have agitation outside his outfit in Mumbai and also where they were shooting. So the CEO, Mr. Raj Naik, is a friend of mine, and he came to me. He says, "Can you do me a favor?" So I said, "Tell me, what is it?" He says, "You are known for casting unusual people, casting bravely, audaciously. And Pooja had mentioned this name, Sunny, to me earlier, but she at that time was in the US. She had not come to India. So he said, will you do one thing, that will you say that you're casting her for your film? So I said, I can say, but provided I know that she can act. He said, then why don't you go into the house? The Big Boss house.
Yeah.
So Pooja was there, and Pooja said, yes, go and find out for yourself whether she can act. If she can act, then we'll take her. Now, she was a producer, she was a director, and I said, okay, I'll go. And I went there, and I saw her, and I interacted with her. And I felt that, yes, we can make her act. And we came back, and I said, okay, fine, she is right. So we announced the name. And that became the news of the marketplace. She was cast. Now, it was as simple as that. It was some earth-shattering wisdom that fell from the sky, which hit me like a bolt of lightning, and that led to this. No, there were so many incidents around that created this. But yes, there is a certain amount of hypocrisy that we have. In fact, I remember telling one of the distributors who came, and he bought the picture for a phenomenal price. So I remember telling him, I said, either you're a fool or there's something that I don't see in the film. Because why would you pay a price like this for a film like this? It's been made in a very austere budget.
Yeah.
And आपने film देखी भी नहीं है.
Right.
So he said something. He said, she is the most searched girl on Google
No.
in India.
Uh-huh.
So that shows the popularity.
Yes.
He said, that is my measure, irrespective of what the film is.
Correct.
The film did not live up to this expectation because they did not want to see a porn star wanting to become a wife. They expected to see a porn star being a porn star and a more naked and raw porn star. And in fact, it offered the other kind of a story. So that was the narrative flaw. Because the expectations were something else and what we delivered was something else. But in spite of the negative buzz, the film became a box office success because of the initial crowd that it pulled in. It was 100% all over the first three days. And that was one of the reasons why it soared to a figure of 30 crores in the first run.
Yeah.
And that was a very moderately made film. So these are certain accidents which take place, certain coincidences that happen, which we look back and reflect and see it as pure act of audacity. Yes, there was an audacity in casting her, But she, as Justice Kaju said, that every saint has a past
Yes.
and every criminal has a future, right?
Wow. Beautiful.
So, he was the only man who said, then why is this such a hue and cry about Sunny Leone? She has been a porn star. And so that doesn't mean she'll continue to be a porn star. She can
Absolutely.
turn over a new leaf. And I was happy when Anurag Kashyap cast her and she went to Cannes and she was sharing a platform which was very respectable. And the journey did begin with Pooja's. But it was Pooja who finally must be applauded for casting her because she was the producer and she was the director.
Boss, if ever there is, आज से 1000 साल बाद भी कभी हिंदुस्तानी फिल्मों का इतिहास लिखा जाएगा तो उसमें 3 फिल्में स्वर्णिम अक्षरों से लिखी जाएंगी, सारांश, अर्थ, अंजाम। ये तीनों फिल्में अपने आप में एक स्कूल है, whether it be the narrative, whether it be even the most ignored part, which is the production values of a film, casting, the subtext, what has been unsaid in the film, and how fearlessly and boldly have the norms been challenged, how you have taken a sword in your hands in one of the films and challenged the system and cut through it also. These 3 films are films that can make anybody a filmmaker. My question to you is on each film, because I want people to learn about these films. हमारी हिंदुस्तानियों की सबसे बड़ी तकलीफ ये रही है कि हम फिल्म मेकिंग सीखते हैं तो हम मार्टिन स्कॉर्सेसी देखते हैं। बुरी बात नहीं है, लेकिन मार्टिन स्कॉर्सेसी विल नेवर बी एबल टू मेक अ सिनेमा in India because he's not lived up in these places. सबसे पहली फिल्म सर सारांश।
Arts was first.
नहीं, मेरी फेवरेट
अच्छा,
में से सबसे पहले मेरी
Okay.
सारांश आती है बॉस। How can casting be so brave and full of such a lot of belief? And Anupam Kher
I was 34
Plays this man.
and he was 28. अब ये कैसे हो गया? वो नैरेटिव जो था ना, वो कहीं पर जैसे इश्क हो जाता आदमी को, वो फितूर, इट वाज लाइक बैडनेस। मैं, मेरी हालत ये थी कि मुझसे कोई पैसा ले ले और मुझसे फिल्म बनवा देगी। और वो एक अनुभव से गुजरा था मैं। हमारे यूजी कृष्णमूर्ति साहब जो हैं, उनके साहबजादे थे, नौजवान बेटे थे, उनका इंतकाल हुआ था। Suddenly he was a copywriter who wrote Happy Days a Year Again. उसने कमर्शियल लिखा था, but he died. Irony ये है, he got cancer, sarcoma, galloping cancer. And he, after the time they discovered, within 2 months he died. तो उसके दौरान मैं I was very closely exposed to death of a young man and the demeanor of Yuji, how he took the death as a phenomena of life. He saw that as not an event or an happening which is separate from life. He said it is the process of living. Death is a part of living. And that was not a theory. It was not some intellectual discourse. It was something which I was observing. तो शायद वो जो अनुभव था वो कहीं मेरे हड्डियों में जाकर बैठ गया था बिल्कुल. And it was seeking expression. Even my daughter Shaheen, who was a very good writer herself, and she says it's not difficult to trace your personal films to your life, like your mother and your so-called dysfunctional married life. But from where did Saransh come. I don't really know from where it came, but it came in that phase. It was the exposure of an individual, young individual, who, to begin with, as a child, I was always obsessed about this topic of death. I used to spend hours and hours in the Samshan Ghat in Shivaji Park. After I saw the sunset, I used to see the sunset on the seashore. And I would walk like a child and would go and see people bring their near and dear ones and put them there and light their pyre. And then I would wonder whether the person who has been cremated, he goes up, or the ashes is reduced to ashes and the ashes remain here on the ground and the family goes away. So that was a theme, like a theme song, which was always there in my head. And suddenly it came out in Saransh. And you see, if you want to talk about life, you have to talk about death. And if you want to talk about death, you have to talk about life.
Beautiful.
You can't describe one without the other.
No.
So even my son said, Papa, kahan se ho? Kahani ka idea kahan? I said, I don't know. But I only know one thing is that it's one film which has endured the desert of time. When a man like Anupam Kher, who's done 550 films, says, my entire body of work is reduced to one film.
One film.
Saransh one side and every other film the other side. My young writers say that has a reference film for us, and they wonder how did you come up with a thing like this? An idea came and I didn't even write a screenplay. I gave a narration to the Barjatias, and for the first time in their establishment, they said, we were making a film without a script. I said, because I'm a production manager, I'm the director, I'm the writer. Because I began my career as a production manager, so I knew how to break down and plan shootings. And I knew every scene like the back of my hand. But I used to keep it dynamic. I used to keep on waiting till life was infused on a day-to-day basis. And but I knew the structure more or less. And then we went onto the set. We had these very brave actors. I mean, they were all trained actors.
Yeah.
Anupam was 28. He came from National School of Drama. He was an acting teacher and he was a gold medalist. And he had the hunger, and I do not know why I cast him. अब दिल वो क्यों किसी को चाहता है और किसी को नहीं चाहता है, वो दिल ही जानता है, पता नहीं क्या है वो आ ना सके, ये लड़का सही है उनको. And he was very brave to even do it in the dawn of his career. Rohini was outstanding. Needu Phule was outstanding. Soni was outstanding. They just cast, as you rightly said, brilliantly. And it was done without any casting agency. It was done with the resources which we had. So, at times, I would say, creativity के लिए limitation बहुत ज़रूरी है, if you ask me. We don't need a huge expanse. For example, I keep on saying, the dance of birth takes place in a womb. It's a small place. It doesn't take field in some kind of a vast landscape. So, if you have a low budget, that should not restrict your creative ambitions. Within that, you can do wonders. And we did wonders. And in that, the very fact that so many years later, it's made in 1984, we're still talking about it. That means there was something which was not, I would say I was lucky to pick up those concerns, right? Which were there in the human heart. And that's what a filmmaker, a poet, or a writer is. He just tunes into the into the consciousness, the collective concern, and he becomes the vehicle. It's not born in him. He just inhales it.
Beautiful boss. ब्यूटीफुल बॉस. सादत हसन मंटो साहब से एक बार किसी जज ने या किसी वकील ने पूछा था कि आप बड़े अजीब से राइटर हैं, आप समाज को इतना गंदा दिखाते हैं, बिकॉज मंटोज राइटिंग वाज लिटिल डिफरेंट फ्रॉम व्हाट द फ्लोरल एंड साहित्यिक जैसे कहते हैं. मंटोज आंसर वाज वेरी सिंपल. ही सेड कि साहब आप बात तो सही कह रहे हैं, लेकिन उसको थोड़ा घुमा के कहते हैं कि मैं समाज को वैसा दिखाता हूँ जैसा है. So even in Saransh, even in Arth, even in Zakhm, you haven't minced your words anywhere in any of your films, neither in your songs. I have been deeply impacted my career as a songwriter. I would not like to put it into a category songwriter. My career as a seeker, because my career starts and ends with you only. So as a seeker, I have always been very curious about one song, which is "तुम आए तो आया मुझे याद गली में आज चांद निकला." The way it has been picturized, the way there are layers and layers and layers. That particular relationship is an illicit relationship. It is not accepted by the society, but you've seen beauty in that also. Like I said, the example of Lord Shiva, कि वो अच्छे बुरा सबको अच्छी तरीके से आशीर्वाद देते हैं, तो वो जो खूबसूरत सा एक रिश्ता है.
Wherever it was my life. जैसे वो बादशाह ने बहुत सही बोला कि वो शो में कि he said, sir, I am inspired by you, that you're the original rebel, he said, called me, and he says कि आप, और मैंने अपना सिनेमा स्कॉर्सेसी से नहीं सीखा है, मैंने आपका सिनेमा देखा कि आप कलेजा ऐसा निकाल के ऐसा रख देते हैं सामने. I personally feel that when the heart speaks, the hearts listen. And I think these three films that you have spoken about have that. जख्म में तो वो घर के अंदर जो मेरी जी भी सच्चाई थी, मेरी concerns थी, of being born to a Muslim mother and a Hindu father, and the dwand in their house and the person's identity. And India was at a crossroad, right? 98 में बनाई थी फिल्म, तो मुझे याद है कि उसको it had a lot of problems in going through the censors. Because the NDA was in power and the right-wing forces were coming into the forefront very aggressively. So though the board had cleared it, Asha ji, who was the chairperson, who was our own Asha Parekh ji, she said, no, let us get it cleared first, either from Mr. Thackeray here in Bombay or Mr. Advani there. So I said, yeah, this is not done. Movies are supposed to be seen by a committee and certified based on what their verdict is. So she wanted to be cautious. And I was very disturbed by that. And then I had to fence with the central government. I mean, the Home Ministry was asked to see the film, and the Home Ministry went on deliberating about it for 3 months. And certain alterations were made, and which was necessary when I was told by my team that, look, यहाँ तक तो आ गए हैं, ये final जो है accommodation कर लीजिए, the film won't see the light of the day. The film release, it did not do very well at the box office then, but it has become a cult film, and it now has made more money for Pooja than she ever imagined. Because what happens, truth is very strange. It doesn't seem to look like gold when it is there right in front of you. But with the passage of time, it sparkles. And time is the only test of excellence. If a work can go through the desert of time, and still retain its kind of splendor. That means there was something inherently right in it. And the concerns of Zakhm are still the concerns today of the nation. And the concerns of Earth are still the concerns of married life today. And the concerns of Saransh are still the concerns of mankind today. So they have a timeless quality because they are issues which have bogged down the human race since the dawn of time. And I just happened to tap into that and effectively put it into a fictional form and release it. That's why they're there.
Oh, boss. What a great learning. How beautifully
that's what-
you've put it. And when you were talking, I was visualizing each and every scene, each and every frame. And one frame I just cannot forget is that little Kunal Khemu.
Yes.
वो रोशनदान में से ऐसे देख रहा है
Yeah.
और उसने इतने अच्छे से अपने एक्सप्रेशन पे
He was
दिखाया
brilliant.
था.
He was simply brilliant. मुझे याद है पूजा से मैंने कहा था कि you are replaceable. Ajay Devgan is replaceable, not Kunal Khemu. Kunal Khemu, that was based on my childhood memory. Na? And and I remember when I was shooting that song, I just had one assistant choreographer just to count the music beats. It just flowed out of, it was like we just slit your wrist and just the blood just flows out of your body. And there was a kind of fluidity in the shooting. And I had created that set which was built on the memory of my home in which we lived. So that particular Roshandan was something which was a very important part of my life. And my mother used to behave like this when my father would come, as if गली में चांद निकला है. I remember मैं जब बख्शी साहब, आनंद बख्शी साहब, मरहूम, उनको सब सिचुएशन समझा रहा था, तो मैंने कहा था बख्शी साहब ये होता था कि वो कभी कभार आते थे हमारे डैडी, तो मम्मी जब दरवाजा खोलती थी और वो देखती थी तो उनको लगता था पता नहीं क्या हो गया, क्या जैसे गली में चांद निकल आया है. राइट, मिल गया इस, तुम आए तो आया मुझे याद, गली में आज चांद निकला. Finished. And it was, the Mukhara was there. The brilliance in what is, जैसे आपने कहा मंटो साहब की बात, जो है उसको देख लेना जैसे है और उसको अपनी जगह दे देना. That's it.
Wow. You've told your own stories, and boss, you've also told other people's stories. Like you directed films which have been written by others also. Equally beautiful. You've done comedies also.
Yeah. I
You've
made all kinds of films to survive.
You made all kinds of films. Survive, I don't know. I don't know what's your take on this, but I believe that when you become very prudent in your craft and your skills, there is a tendency to experiment also. Okay, let's do a comedy, because these are just emotions that go. But music has always been
there.
fantabulous. Music has always been fantabulous.
ये मुझे अपने राज खोसला साहब ने मुझे कहा था कि यार देखो तुम लोग नए जनरेशन के फिल्म मेकर्स हो, हिंदुस्तान में अगर आपको अच्छा गाना मिल जाए ना तो पिक्चर में आप बोले सिचुएशन है नहीं, सिचुएशन क्रिएट करो गाना को फिट करने के लिए, क्योंकि जब गाने सही आ जाते हैं फिल्म में सिचुएशन पे तो चार चांद लग जाते हैं. ये उनसे मैंने ये
बहुत ब्यूटीफुल
खजाना जो है उनसे हासिल किया. ये
लेकिन बॉस, दुनिया में जब बड़े लोग होते हैं, बड़े आर्टिस्ट या बड़े फिल्म मेकर्स होते हैं, तो उनकी हमेशा ये टेंडेंसी रहती है कि मैं सबसे बड़े म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर के साथ काम करूं या मैं सबसे बड़े लिरिक राइटर के साथ काम करूं, मेरा काम आसान हो जाएगा, मेरे गाने अच्छे बन जाएंगे, हिट हो जाएंगे. लेकिन एक शख्सियत है आपकी जो कि दूसरे शहर भी चले जाते हैं लिरिक राइटर को खोजने के लिए कि यार ये मुझसे मिलने आया था, इसने मुझको कुछ 10 साल पहले सुनाया था, वो मेरे को लगता है इस फिल्म में फिट होगा अच्छी तरीके से, तो मैं उसी राइटर को लेके आता हूँ। दिस मैडनेस नोबडी हैज, ठीक है ना। सब कहते हैं कि अरे वो गाना बड़ा अच्छा है, लेकिन उस गाने की जर्नी भी तो देखो ना। यू गिवन, आपने तो सर, मैंने खुद देखा है कि इफ़ यू हैव टू प्रेजेंट अ सॉन्ग टू भट्ट साहब, यू डोंट नीड एन अपॉइंटमेंट। आप उनकी ऑफिस की लॉबी में आप खड़े हो जाइए, आप अपनी मेलोडी बजाते रहिए, अगर उनके कान में पड़ेगी तो वो ले लेंगे। मैंने आपको देखा ऑफिस से निकलते हुए आप सिर्फ अपनी गाड़ी की तरफ जा रहे हैं, पीछे से कोई लड़का आपको एक सीन सुना देता है कि सर मैं उस पिक्चर में था, अगर आपको अच्छा लगता है आप उसको कहते हैं नंबर ले लो, कल से सेट पे आ जाना, ऑल दिस थिंग। हाउ डू यू पिक योर men?
I don't
What
know.
is it that attracts you? Because it is crazy. I'm telling you, boss, as a
It is
normal
crazy.
person, it is really very crazy. You can't risk a 20 crore on somebody who's done nothing. You can't risk an entire reputation of a production house on somebody who's almost done nothing. And all those people today are not names, they are brands, they are greats.
Well, I think you see in them for not what they are at that moment. You see in them their possibilities. कुछ नजर आ जाता है कि इससे में एक वो है डायमेंशन जो आज की तारीख में नजर नहीं आता। थोड़ा सा धूल जो है उसकी साफ कर दो तो वो चमकने लगेगा। And that is what a filmmaker is. I mean, he doesn't put it in. That's what all education is, bringing it out. You can't stuff it in. So, अगर आपके अंदर whole, if it was not there in you, I would not be able to take it out from you. It was there in you. कुएं में पानी था, and it comes from some unknown source. वो कुएं में पानी कहाँ से आता
क्या
है?
बात है बॉस, क्या बात है,
कहाँ से आता है वो पानी
क्या बात
भाई?
है, क्या बात है।
उसकी जागीर तुम्हारी है क्या? उसकी तुम क्रेडिट लोगे क्या? वो कहाँ से पानी आया है वो? You just happen to be at that well and you just put your pail down and you bring it up. That's all. हुआ तो आप है ना, और आपको ही पता नहीं कहाँ से आ रहा है वो. You don't know from where it's coming.
म्यूजिक पे चलिए एक समझ में आता है बॉस, लेकिन आप बड़ी स्क्रीन पे भी किसी नॉर्मल आदमी को लाके खड़ा कर देते हो और उसको हीरो बना देते हो। हाउ डज दैट वर्क?
You guys see in them what others don't want to see, because what they're looking for is a established name which has found acceptance, and the market is always ready for new people. The audience, sorry, the market is not ready. Market is
Audience.
scared. Market is scared of new things. But the audience is ready for new things. They always would like to discover somebody new. This is a truth. There are times when they want the same name to bring them into the hall because they want the same familiar experience which they have once had with that same actor. That doesn't mean he's going to deliver the same performance because it was possible because of X, Y, Z reasons in that film. But the market is very phobic about anything new.
Right, boss. Right, boss. Okay, I'll now ask a few different set of questions. Because listening to you talk about creativity and talk about life, it's like you feel blessed. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जैसे मैं किसी एक सिद्ध स्थान पे गया और मैं रिचार्ज होके चला आया। ये मुझसे मेरा दोस्त हंसल भी कहता है कि विराग यार, जब मैं एकदम डाउन रहता हूँ या मेरे अंदर एनर्जी नहीं रहती है तो मैं भट्ट साहब के पास चला जाता हूँ, उनके साथ थोड़ी देर बैठता हूँ, मेरे अंदर साल 2 साल की एनर्जी आ जाती है।
I'm very happy where Hansal is today.
Yes.
I'm so happy that he's making cinema of his own, which is unique.
Yes, yes, boss.
He's got a distinct voice of his own.
Yes, boss. Boss, you could have done it all. You could have had a music label of your own. You could have had anything, but I know you never wanted all those things. I know that आपको इन सब चीज़ों से कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है। आपको सबसे ज़्यादा मज़ा आता है कहीं कोई गा रहा है, आप उसके साथ बैठ के सुनना शुरू कर दो, आपको वो लगता है। तो आदमी अपने आप को साला बचा के कैसे रखे? डर यही रहता है, बचता नहीं है, आदमी बच नहीं पाता है। एक आप ही हैं जो बचे हुए हैं।
पता है आदमी बचता कैसे है?
जी।
अपने आप को बार बार खर्च करते रहो।
वाह।
That's the only way.
Wow.
Give it all to whatever is there.
Wow.
वो आपका काम नहीं है. Nature doesn't like a vacuum. Life fills you up then.
Nature doesn't
Like
like
a vacuum.
vacuum.
Yeah.
Life fills you.
Fills you up. You'll have to exhale to inhale. दूसरी सांस आएगी ना, तभी आएगी. जब आप छोड़ेंगे उसको जो है मर जाओगे तो यार. कि नहीं यार, ये सांस आ गई, इसमें जाने मत दो यार. जब लोग ऐसा, then they have a creative death when they don't let go of that. You have to let it go. It's not yours to begin with. वो आपका है ही नहीं.
आपके साथ जो भी काम करता है ना सर, वो एक अलग बन जाता है लाइफ के लिए. उसका कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
उसको इज बीन बिटन.
हमारा कुछ नहीं हुआ.
उसका कुछ हो नहीं सकता, क्योंकि वो फिर वो सबसे पहले तो वो रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ अथॉरिटी भूल जाता है. ठीक है.
हाँ, अथॉरिटी क्या एक फंक्शन होता है ना.
हाँ.
अथॉरिटी आपको एक औहदा दिया गया है टू क्रिएट, जैसे डायरेक्टर होता है. इट्स अ फंक्शन. That doesn't mean that he is superior.
Correct.
or
Correct, because I still remember somebody told me that in one of your shots where the protagonist was right in front of the camera, but you were more focused on the last junior artist over there कि उसको कुछ चाय का कप उठाना था या उसको इधर से उधर जाना था. तो you spend at least half an hour explaining him कि तू भी फ्रेम में है, तेरे को ऐसे परफॉर्म करना है.
हाँ, वो जरूरी होता है. नहीं तो क्या होता है कि आपकी नजर सिर्फ फोरग्राउंड में रहती है, तो वो फ्रेम जो है अनकॉन्शियसली लोगों का अखरता है कि साहब वो पीछे जो है एक्शन वो डिस्कनेक्टेड है फोरग्राउंड के जो आप एक्शन को ऑर्केस्ट्रेट कर रहे हैं.
ब्यूटीफुल बॉस. सारा आई व्हाट आई लर्न फ्रॉम यू इज कि जो चीज अनकॉन्शियसली भी चीजों पे नजर पड़ती है.
हाँ, पड़ती है.
लाइक गाना सिर्फ जो लिरिक्स लिखे हैं वो नहीं है.
करेक्ट. आप एक कमरे में आते हैं तो आपको पूरा माहौल आप महसूस करते हैं. एक फील होता है. वो फील क्या होती. दैट्स द एनिमल इन योर सेंसेस ऑफ. दैट्स हाउ द ऑडियंस सेंसेस मूवीज एंड experiences, songs, and anything which is in the communication world.
Beautifully said, boss. Fearlessness, not just in movies, not just in, your business decisions, not just in relationships. आपको गैंगस्टर लोग से भी डर नहीं लगता. मैंने आपका एक न्यूज़ क्लिपिंग देखा था जिसमें एक गैंगस्टर को आपने बोला था तू मेरे पीछे मेरे ऑफिस में आके गोली चलाया, तू सामने आके चला, महेश भट्ट वही बैठा हुआ है. सर ये ऐसे मतलब ऐसे
वो हुआ ये था कि हमारे
कैसे
सीनियर दोस्त हैं, लॉयर हैं, मेंबर ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट ऑल्सो होते हैं, मिस्टर माजिद मेमन. उनको किसी ने थ्रेटन किया था कि साहब गोली मार देंगे आपको. तो मैंने कहा था उसको ऑन एयर कि पहले मुझे गोली मार दो फिर उसको मारना. नाउ आई जस्ट फेल्ट दैट देयर इज अ threat to you right now in this room. I would instinctively come to cover you. This is what I feel. It did not require much courage. I think that's life protects life. And I think the person who's actually trying to scare you is himself a coward, actually. He's scared of you. He's trying to use you as a tool for his shop. He's nothing against you, actually. So those were all orchestrated
the
games of people.
There were such lovely things that happened at Vishesh. So many films, so many spaces that your creative faculties entered. One was the forbidden space which you entered and which was very good also because हम उपन्यास पढ़ते थे. मुझे याद है छोटे शहरों में जब हम रहते थे तो सब लोगों ने वैसे उपन्यास वैसी नॉवेल्स पढ़ी रहती थी, लेकिन वो उसको छिप के पढ़ते थे और उसको बुरा माना जाता था. लेकिन अब जैसे जैसे नॉर्मलाइजेशन हुआ है चीज़ों का, ठीक है, तो बुराई को मेरे हिसाब से जितना दबाओगे, ठीक है, वो उतना इलास्टिक होके बाउंस बैक करेगी. सो दैट ऑल्सो हेल्प. और माई थिंग इज कि नाउ यू आर ऑन योर ओन. If I'm right, you are always on your own for sure. What are the things that are coming up next from your arsenal?
But I've just finished a book which is out in the market called The Ashes Are Warm, which is my lifetime conversations, my memories with U.G. Krishnamurti, which is out. I think Rupa's published it. It's a very dangerous book. Say people. And it's about 365 pages. I don't know how I wrote it, but I just wrote it. Like you read, I'm mentoring people, which is my passion. As you get older, you have faith in younger people because they have the thirst. And writers, directors. And that itself is what you do in terms of the cinematic space. But it is the thirst of other people now who are around me that becomes the path that I walk on. Because I don't need to go anywhere. I'm not particularly mesmerized or in awe of the entertainment world.
Absolutely.
Because I feel that the Indian cinema still is in its adolescence. And it will refuse to grow up. And if the concerns that are reflected on the last screen are going to be limited only to those kind of spaces, then it doesn't kind of lure you, draw you. And that was one of the reasons that I delinked myself from making films. I got indifferent to it. But I would say that I really enjoyed writing my book, where I'm not controlled by an external market dictation, So whether there's another book in me, I don't know. I'll find out with the passage of time. But as of now, I just anchored a very, very unusual show
Right.
by a prodigy, Shurita Das, called Bollywood Without Makeup, where we had heart-to-heart conversation with people from the industry and also strugglers who are on the fringes. That was very fulfilling. And I'm working with my writers, but the movies are not going to be directed by me or produced by me. They'll be made by somebody else. Of course, they will give my name as presented by me
Of course, yes.
or created by me, whatever it is. But if you ask me what I described once to myself, to Alia, which you repeated to some very top studio on CEO, that nothing to run away from, nothing to run towards. That's the state. And when I'm here, I'm fully here. I'm nowhere to go. So you decide my day. Your thirst decides my day. And my heart picks up. This is where I want to go.
I always have lived in this fear that, it is life. That one day, and the day will come. It will come for me also. It will come for everybody in this room. One day, there will be a day when probably I will not have you. So that's my worst fear. So which is why मैं फ़ोन करता रहता हूँ लोगों को और कहता हूँ भट्ट साहब से बोलो मुझे 5 मिनट टाइम दे दे, मैं मिल लेता हूँ। तो मैं ये अपने अंदर का, क्योंकि मैं तो आई एम अ फकिंग ऑफर, एब्सोल्युटली, व्हाटएवर आई हैव इज यू। तो हाउ डू आई इन पर्सन, और ये कई और लोगों का भी सवाल होगा जो आपसे जुड़े होंगे, कि हाउ डू आई ओवरकम दिस फियर, क्योंकि मुझे तो कभी कभी लगता है कि आपके बिना तो
That's the
मैं
predominant fear of the
मेरी सांस रुक जाएगी.
human race. The fear of losing that all that you love, and which you will lose. You'll have to say goodbye to the things you love the most nearly dear ones, and that is a burden that man has lived with, and will have to find his way around it. And it's a very natural fear. And there are no easy answers to deal with this concern. It's the heart saying, what if? And then there's a certainty. In fact, your entire association is a long association of saying goodbye. If you've known me for 20 years, then it's the long 20 years we've been saying nothing but goodbye.
I think I'll celebrate you.
Yeah.
I think you are a reason for celebration. Because you've given me the true definition of happiness, and that is कि when you realize why were you born, what was your purpose. अभी मेरे को पर्पस तो कुछ नहीं मालूम था. मैं कभी नौकरी करता था, सैलरी मिलती थी, ये होता था वो होता था. लेकिन जब मैंने गाना लिखा आपके, उससे पहले भी लिखे थे, लेकिन जब मैंने गाना लिखा आपके साथ ना, तो मुझे मेरा पर्पस मिल गया कि मेरा गाना कोई अगर 1000 किलोमीटर दूर भी एक आदमी सुन रहा है और वो खुश हो रहा है. पीपल टॉक अबाउट 15 मिलियन 20 में, उससे मतलब नहीं. वो एक आदमी सुन रहा है और उसके जीवन में कुछ बदलाव आया है. सो देन द पर्पस ऑफ योर लाइफ हैज़ बीन सॉल्व्ड. आपने हमें क्या दिया है भट्ट साहब, ये हम शब्दों में बयान नहीं कर सकते हैं. ये आप हमारी आंखों में देख सकते हैं. और ये मैं सिर्फ अपनी बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं उन्हें हज़ारों करोड़ों लोगों की बात कर रहा हूँ. आपके विचार, आपके थॉट्स, आपकी सोच सरहदों में नहीं बंधी है. आपकी सोच का, आपके ब्यूटीफुल माइंड का कोई कलर नहीं है भट्ट साहब. आप एक खुशबू जो जहाँ से निकलती है ना, किसी को पता भी नहीं चलता है.
You speak so well.
वो दुनिया आबाद हो जाती है भट्ट साहब. मैं इस हद तक जाके बोलूँगा कि आप कब्रिस्तान से भी गुजर जाओगे ना, तो कोई एक कब्र से निकल के आके आपको अपना दुख सुना के वापस अंदर चला जाएगा और बोलेगा अब मुझे सुकून मिला भट्ट साहब. काफ़ी हद तक दुनिया आपको समझी नहीं, वो अभागे हैं साले, ठीक है, दोज आर द अनफॉर्चुनेट पीपल. लेकिन जिस व्यक्ति ने ये रस पी लिया, जिस व्यक्ति ने इस रस का पान कर लिया, जो आपकी शागिर्दी में चमक लिया, उसका जीवन धन्य है भट्ट साहब. नमन है आपको. और आप जैसा ना कोई है, ना कोई था, और ना कभी कोई आएगा भट्ट साहब. दुनिया जहान में प्रोड्यूसर्स रहे हैं, डायरेक्टर्स रहे हैं, सब रहे हैं, लेकिन भट्ट साहब सिर्फ एक है. आप बस.
Can you
Thank
please
you so
tell
much.
me your song that you wrote, हमारी अधूरी कहानी सुनाइए मुझे.
I didn't write that song. That song was a little
हाँ, आप सुनाइए.
translation.
The closing is that song.
पास आए दूरियां फिर भी कम ना हुई, कुछ अधूरी सी हमारी कहानी रही. आसमां को जमी ये जरूरी नहीं, जा मिले जा मिले. इश्क सच्चा वही जिसको मिलती नहीं मंजिलें मंजिलें. ये पता नहीं कैसे लिख दिया. इश्क सच्चा वही जिसको मिलती नहीं मंजिलें. लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से इसने इसने सब कुछ साफ कर दिया कि इश्क सच्चा
I
भाई.
think this is a very, very apt song to close this conversation with because, as I said to you, all that man loves, he has to one day part with. And that is why life is beautiful. There's a line that we are pondering to write in one of our scripts is, only those who are doomed realize how beautiful life is.
बॉस, भक्ति भगवान की करनी है, भगवान दिखे ना दिखे, मिले ना मिले. आई लव यू दैट मच बॉस.
Thank you.
थैंक यू, आप समय निकाल के आए. दुनिया में सबसे बेशकीमती चीज़ है समय, और वो आपने हमें, हमारी टीम को यहाँ पे दिया. एंड आई एम प्रीटी श्योर जो भी इस कमरे से निकलेगा वो आज ऐसा करके निकलेगा कि मैंने भट्ट साहब को बात करते हुए सुना
Thank you.
और उनसे कुछ सीखा.
Thank
Am I
you.
right, guys?
Yes, sir.
A big hand for the one and only